We're at Private Label Distilling in Colorado Springs. I know them as 13th Century. They've got a lot more going on from what I'm told. We're gonna meet up with Tommy today and talk to him, see what they've got going on. Let's check this out. All right, guys, so we are in Colorado Springs, Colorado. We came into Denver to pick a barrel with Onyx and Amber. We've been all over Colorado. Today we drove into Colorado Springs to come by Private Label Distilling, which is home of 13th Century whiskey, which has some super cool bottles that I automatically assumed was garbage whiskey, and I was 100% wrong. I'm here with Tommy. So Tommy's going to be their director of operations, and he's going to show us through today and tell us a little bit about them.
Private Label Distillery was founded in 2013. The owner, Paul Dunning, he had a glass company, hence all these crazy bottles that we do. Outside of that, and just kind of had the idea, well, we do the glass, let's make the juice as well.
Right.
Do something for it. So that's kind of how it all started.
Really cool.
Started up in Aurora, Colorado, which is just west of Denver. Or I'm sorry, just east of Denver.
Okay.
And moved down to the Springs because it's just a little better location than east of Denver when it comes down to it. Built this facility, I believe it was 2020 when they kind of started here, getting construction going. Custom built warehouse. It has certain intakes and outtakes, so it flows all the air through it.
Really cool back here, like cool temperature feeling, like probably 60 degrees in here, huh?
It's probably cooler than that at this point, I'd say. So even in the summertime, you know, because that's the thing about Colorado is you get high highs and you get low lows throughout the year. So it really does some great things.
So you and I are sipping on American Single Malt right now.
Yes, sir.
Dude, this is freaking fantastic. For anybody that hasn't had American Single Malt and you want like a segue, this is a bourbon drinker's American Single Malt. It's really heavy, like on the mouthfeel. It's oily, it's viscous, it's sweet. It's got that nutty profile that I like. I always look for that, I guess, and I always say if a whiskey's got that nutty profile or not. So that's like, people probably think that's the only note I know in whiskey, but I really, really like this.
Yeah, it's one of the first single malts that I really cared for. And I'm not saying that just because I, work with the team here. This is before I even worked with them. They finally got a chance to try it. It just was never my cup of tea. And I've turned so many people onto this product just because
I could blind 100 people, and I doubt 5% would ever guess that's American Single Malt.
Agreed.
That's crazy.
What we do here, we age mainly in 30-gallon barrels. I think when it all started with Paul, people shot down the idea, like you're just going to ruin a bunch of whiskey.
Absolutely.
Paul's like, well, we're going to
go 53 gallon or nothing else, right?
Yep. So we do some 53s. Majority is all in 30-gallon barrels.
Love it.
And
dude, y'all have a ton of barrels. I don't think I've ever seen barrels stacked that high. Like that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
should be
6,
8 levels
7,
high.
8 levels high.
8 levels high, 9 barrels. For the 30-gallon, it's 9 barrels per pallet.
Okay.
So each stack's going to be 72 barrels.
And I know the weight split, and I'm no mathematician and physicist, but think about the amount of weight that barrel right there is holding. Like, that is nuts.
Yeah.
And y'all, all of your barrels are absolutely gorgeous. Like, that's furniture grade barrels.
Yeah,
like,
we work with the Barrel Mill out of Minnesota.
Okay.
We pretty much get all of our barrels from them. They do fantastic work. But everything we do, for the most part, is 30-gallon barrels. High pile storage, Paul likes to call it, just to try to maximize as much space.
Absolutely.
So we'll kind of go around the corner here and show you.
These barrels are a little older, huh?
Yep, we do have some 53s. These are these 53s or yep, these are 53s.
53.
We got a few 66 gallons, sporadic.
Okay.
Distilling wise, like I said, he decided to go this route. And
how many barrels do you think you guys are sitting on right here?
We are upwards. We're closing in on 20,000 barrels. Not necessarily just in this facility here.
Okay.
We do have 2 other small locations. We actually have a facility being built east of here in Callahan, Colorado. When all phases of that construction are done, we're going to be able to house upwards of 80 to 100,000 barrels of whiskey.
Night. Good night.
We actually have more. I think my understanding is we have more barrels of whiskey aging than any other place in the state of Colorado.
But the whiskey game's going bust, man. I mean, nobody's ever going to buy it again. Why would you do that?
I think we're going to be just fine.
Yeah, we're going to be fine. Like, what is the story on 13th Century? Like, all I know is I walk into Michelle's at Heritage, I see a cool bottle, I assume the whiskey's garbage. I try it and I'm like, oh my God, that's really good whiskey. And she tells me that he used to make glass and everything else, but like, where did his... It wasn't just as simple as, hey, I'm making glass, let's put whiskey in it, right? I wouldn't think. Or is there some, like, what's the kind of,
well,
like...
His first product he put out was a vodka.
Okay.
And you can see our vodka. It's called Snova. It's sitting at the bar as well. But he's always had kind of an affinity for for whiskey and the flavor profiles and kind of how long it takes to, vodka's simple.
Yeah, distill it, put it in a bottle, and run with it.
This isn't simple.
No,
this takes time. This takes
it's vulnerable.
Patience. There's a lot of things that factor into it. So kind of the brand name 13th Century was a nod to when distillation started, basically back in the 13th century.
Okay.
So the first bottle Paul did had a whiskey still on the inside.
Right on.
And that's evolved, as you've seen at the bar. We'll show you some of those after a little while as well.
So this glass is dried out, and dude, I always say it on the ones that are right, but if I could make a candle out of that, like a cologne off of it, or like just put that in my car, like, oh, that smells so good. I'd blow that through the vents of my house, like put it on the air filters.
I'll show you this real quick. It's small. I mean, this is our production room. So this is where we do all of our bottling. Small, effective, efficient is really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
We're not the biggest place. We're not the smallest place. It just really comes down to our team. It's fantastic. They do a killer job. And
what kind of quantity do you think you guys run through here in a week, month, year? Like what kind of?
I mean, we could do upwards of. With 2 guys on our line right now, we can do upwards of probably 300-400 cases a day.
300 or 400 cases a day. Okay. And y'all do business for people other than yourselves.
Yep. That's why Paul went Private Label Distillery, because he wanted to be able to do private label brands for others. So
I like it. I mean, just like you have the distillation companies out there in Indiana and in Tennessee that are doing distillate for everybody out there, and that's their business. To be able to get into this and doing that for those other brands is huge as well. And there's cost savings in there for these brands, right? To be able to do that, to utilize you as opposed to them having all this equipment and liability on themselves. So I think that was probably a very broad vision for him to say that, hey, we're going to get into doing that, right?
Definitely.
Awesome.
So
now, how many brands do you guys have just for yourself, just that you guys put on the shelf?
For us, I mean, it's 13th Century, Snova, and then we have a cocktail mixer company called Top Shelf.
Okay.
So it's a non-alcoholic cocktail mixer. Again, those are sitting at the bar. Just one of the best quality craft, I'd say, cocktail mixers you can buy. We do a margarita, mojito, and a lemon drop, and a jalapeno Bloody Mary. Okay. And they're fantastic.
Gotcha. So I may have to drag the wife in here after a while and get her to try some of those.
Like, I mean, if your wife's a drinker, we do. I think it's happy hour right now.
She loves cocktails, and my daughter's with her. She's 21, and so she would love to come in and try that too.
So my recommendation for that, we do a blackberry rye smash.
Okay.
That I pretty much, anytime I have a cocktail here, that's what I get. The old fashioned's fantastic, but I usually get the blackberry rye smash and a pour on the side.
Now Heather's typically tequila and vodka on her cocktails, and she will drink a decent old fashioned every now and then if I make it sweet enough.
And you could slip that out. Instead of having whiskey in that smash, you could do a vodka smash. You could do, we do have some agave spirits in the front as well. So
Cool. All right, so we're 13th Century, trying one of their rye whiskeys. So like I keep saying, right, the bottle's really cool. They always have something really cool in the glass. They obviously make the glass, but my question was always, is the whiskey any good? And so far I've had a 90 proof, I've had a single malt, and now I'm gonna try this rye. And I had the one at Michelle's. I don't remember exactly what it was. It was hazmat. I haven't yet had a battery. You're absolutely going to know that that's a rye. It's minty. It's thick. It's oily, viscous. I haven't had anything yet here that was thin. The sad thing is I can't fly most of this home because it is hazmat. I don't know on the rye.
I think the rye is about 130. Where are we at here? 130. 133.4.
133.4 on 133.4 on the rye. So if we feel safe flying one of those home, we'll probably leave with one of those for sure. That is fantastic. The American single malt was fantastic. It's right up my alley. It's all in my flavor profile. So you guys hear me talk about oily, viscous, buttery, nutty, those things. That's exactly what I like in whiskey, and that's what I'm experiencing here. All right, so we just walked upstairs with Tommy and like, what is this area now?
We're on the second floor. This used to be kind of a media room. It's basically only used for events.
Okay.
We wanted to try to put something in to maybe just create more fun for the facility itself, a little revenue stream as well, of course.
Okay.
And so we
people
actually
can like come in here on a Friday night and rent these spaces out.
Yeah, absolutely. You can do it by the hour, you can do it by the night. We have 2 TrackMan golf simulator. TrackMan is one of the best in the business as far as golf simulators go.
Okay.
We literally installed these over the past 2 months. So we have one bay here, and then right around the corner is a second bay, which isn't on currently, but
Got you, but you got another TV over here, seating area.
we have these little balconies as well. We have one here. The best view is up on the 3rd floor, which we'll go to next. But it just kind of lets you sit out kind of amongst the barrels. Just a little different view.
That's really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Up top will be the American flag over there. I've always wanted a huge American flag like that.
Wait till we get up to the top floor, it's even better. Usually kind of shut here, so it's kind of it's like a hidden.
Kind of like a speakeasy.
It is. It's a private karaoke room if you want to rent it out.
And what's y'all's address?
1405 Celix Grove, Colorado Springs, 80915.
How cool is that?
So a private karaoke room if anybody wants to show us their finest Elvis impersonation.
I like it. Maximizing space. This could just be dead space, right? Like,
Exactly.
if you hadn't used it.
I mean, it could be office
You got
space
the
too, you
windows
know.
in here? Sure.
But, and again, you just want to kind of create a fun atmosphere, and
I like it.
again, we want to be a destination place.
Okay.
So this is our lab.
Okay.
So we
Where the magic happens.
it is, you know, and obviously there's a whole bunch of 13th century different brands that we do stuff for, different samples that we pull over the years for whatever reason to taste, to blend, to do whatever. And it shows that a lot of the bottles you see on here are some of the bottles we've done with our glass company.
Fabricated, manufactured.
Yep, we do have a custom. We have a glass company. It's
Like
called. With some of the different, things that we've done, bottles we've done.
Look at all this whiskey. Look how dark this is right here. Like, good night. Motor oil, son. Y'all have fabricated.
Yeah. So our packaging company is called Private Label Packaging.
So where do y'all actually do the actual glass work?
The bottles we've worked directly with factories overseas in China for quite a while.
Okay.
So, but only specific factories based on quality that we want to do. We only do high-end stuff. Yeah, there's a plethora. There's some projects that, we don't work with anymore. There's some that were just prototypes that just never, they didn't go past that prototype phase.
Understood. So if I wanted a particular bottle made, obviously I know that there's bulk and there's some investment in getting it made.
Certainly.
But like I could submit to you guys to see what that would look like.
Yeah, we work with design companies all the time. Some people send it to us, we quote it out, and we take it from there. So one of the things with 13th Century that you've seen are Paul's different bottles. Well,
Right.
one of the next ones is going to be coming out is a mountain bottle. This is just one of the first prototypes, but that'll be coming out this year. Because we are in Colorado Springs.
Is that like a mountain?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And because we're in Colorado Springs and, we definitely support the military, we're doing a military collection. So we have a submarine,
Cool.
our fighter jet,
Several people that would be interested in that.
our fighter jet right here. We have a tank, which I'm not sure is up here just yet. Later this year, we're going to do a football bottle. So that'll be coming out in the fall.
It seems like it's endless as to what you can do. Like the possibilities are just endless, right?
And
That's a legit cigar in the middle of that bottle of whiskey.
that's glass. That's made out of glass.
The cigar
The
itself?
cigar itself is made out of glass.
Really? Okay, it looks like a real cigar.
Paul spent a lot of time on getting the details just right. Because
Did he not?
he did not want it to look.
You look at people who
cheesy.
make cakes and they do fondant and stuff looks real.
Yep.
That legitimately, I was like, man, somebody wasted a really good cigar because I love a really dark cigar.
You've seen our barrel bottle. Paul did this at one
Corn
point
in there.
because he was looking at doing, like a double barrel. So there's 2 barrels, a barrel and a barrel.
Oh, very cool.
That one hasn't been mass produced yet, but yeah, it just shows you all the different things that we do, that we can do.
And then start looking at some of this whiskey. Oh my God. Dude, look how dark that rye looks. I'm telling y'all, freaking fantastic. I'm gooped out right now. Like whatever it took for me to get here,
I'm glad you showed up.
I'd do it 3 times just to get back it now that I know.
I'll tell you what, I'm glad you came when you did, because it actually got me a chance to be out here and meet you.
Yeah, you
person.
barely got here,
So
right?
it's 3 days.
Well, if I had gotten here any later, then he would have been gone. Because he's in China, is that correct?
Yeah, I'll be back in Thursday night, so late Thursday.
So, you know, my schedule was crazy. Like, I missed him, but I'm glad that you and I were able to catch up.
So this is our third floor. Third floor is basically kind of our game room of sorts. We have another bar upstairs, and our balcony, it has one of the most amazing views of the mountains and Pikes Peak.
Cool.
You're gonna see in the city. So this gives you a better view of the amount of barrels.
Look at this flags.
Look
at all.
So again, each stack of 9 that you see, it's
all this.
9 barrels, 8 stacks high, so 72 barrels per stack.
Okay, so you guys, you're sourcing distillate.
Yes, sir.
You're bucking in the distillate, you're barreling it in these 30-gallon barrels from Minnesota, and then you're aging it here for the duration of its life. And you and I have had some 4, 5, 6 year stuff today.
It's all been 5+.
5?
It's everything you've tasted so far has been 5, except for the one single malt.
At 5 years, it's freaking fantastic. Like the grain forwardness is gone, the mouthfeel, the thickness and the viscosity of the whiskey is just blowing me away.
And as our inventory ages a little bit more, as we get more inventory, like our base is gonna then turn to like a 6-year base instead of 5.
Right on.
That's the goal.
But like the thing is, you're not early selling at 5 years, so I can't imagine. I can't imagine what eventually a 10-year looks like here.
Right.
Like that's
One of
not
our
stupid.
reserves that we do, a lot of the reserves that we actually bottle are upwards of 8 or 9 years.
Okay.
So some of the reserves are our cigar blend. Our cigar blend is one of my favorite products that we make.
I don't think I've had that one yet. We'll have it fully, but
Yes, cigar blend is one of my favorites that we do. This last cigar blend that we did is actually 1 barrel is what it ended up being. I believe it was, I want to say 8 years in a 30-gallon, and then an additional 1 year in a heavy toast char 1.
So is it like in some type of Finnish Armagnac cognac type?
Just a heavy toast char 1 barrel.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
And it's fantastic.
Dude, I'm blown away. So you come here, you rent out the space, get a cigar to smoke. Wait till y'all see this view that I'm about to show you over the Colorado mountains. Like, it's just absolutely beautiful here.
Spread the word, please. Because there's not a better view in Colorado Springs.
See, y'all look at this view. And the crazy thing is, like, it's really cloudy over the mountains. It's really hazy, like over there right now, like kind of raining. But on a super duper clear day, like it's clear where we're sitting, right? But over there, back over the mountains, Colorado weather is nuts. We just traveled from Breckenridge and we came through 4 different seasons.
That sounds about right. Just
It was nuts, dude. And so this is kind of like in an industrial park area, right?
Well, this whole area that we're in, it's an up and coming place. So when Paul first built the building here, like a lot of this wasn't here, like all the housing, and it's just over the next 3 years or so, like this, it's just expanding and expanding and expanding. So
Gotcha.
we're in a prime location.
Ton of like commercial type buildings. But like it's so flat because we're on this side of the mountains. Like you can see forever. I get so excited when I see the American flag. I don't know why I'm that way. My dad was military, maybe that's why, I don't know. But if I see the American flag, I get all giddy. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. Like I said earlier, you know, we definitely being in the Springs, like you got to support the military.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. His army base right up the road there.
But yeah, this is one of my favorite spots. Like I'll come sit out here at work on the balcony when it's nice.
How nice would it be, right?
Not a bad office.
No, not at all. You're
I've worked in worse, I can say that much.
Yeah. No. Badges and stuff back there earlier.
We do have a barbecue food truck out front in the lot. Clee's Barbecue makes killer food.
When does he come out?
They're open right now. They opened.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes me think I should eat that over In-N-Out Burger. So I hadn't been to In-N-Out Burger before, but I want to go there. But they got Bees Barbecue, which lines up with me, right? They call me Bees, so there you go. Here's the QR for Bees Barbecue, right out front all the time.
Yeah, they're open.
Very cool.
We're closed on Mondays. Bees is here Tuesday through Saturday with us, though.
Tuesday through Saturday. And there you have it. So we finished up with Tommy, checked out 13th Century Private Label Distilling. See a lot of promise here. So if you guys aren't up on them, you need to start figuring them out. Brutally Honest Bourbon, we're going to bring something in, something special. So y'all look forward to that. Cheers.